Hi everyone, this is the second video of this Pinterest pixel and conversion API series. Okay, in the last video I talking about how we can set up the Pinterest pixel for our page visit and the add to cart event. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to first of all I am going to set up the checkout event, that is the purchase event actually, but in according to Pinterest it's the checkout event. Okay, so for that checkout event I have to create a new trigger. Then let's click over the new, then a new tag, and there is a tag template that calls Pinterest tag, and with this Pinterest tag we have to create the Pinterest purchase event. Okay, and just we have to call the Pinterest tag ID, and this is the Pinterest tag ID, and there is the hash email parameter for the event. And if we choose the checkout as example, this is the checkout event, and now we have to choose the order value and the currency, quantity, order ID, line in the line items, product ID, and the category. Okay, and for the custom parameter we need to add the event ID, and then we can add the event ID here. Let's call the event ID parameter that last day I created. Okay, and this is the order value parameter, and this is the value, and let's call the currency parameter. This is the currency, and order quantity, and that's mean product quantity, and the order ID should be a transaction ID, and I will create a transaction ID variable. Okay, then add the product ID and then the product category. Okay, then almost everything is done. Then if I scroll up, then we can see there is an email parameter for the purchase event. Email parameter will be available. Then I will create a variable for the email, and the order ID, order ID mean transaction ID. Okay, then we have to create a trigger. Let's open my website, open my Shopify. Let's open my Shopify website where I want to enable this setup. Okay, this is my store. Okay, as example, if I go to the checkout page, from here already in my cart there has two product, and let's make a purchase for this product. Okay, then fill out the information. Okay, card number should be on here, and the security code 111. Okay, then click over the have to click over the pay now to check the purchase. Okay, when I redirect to a thank you page, and in my data layer there will be an event fire that call purchase, and we have to create the checkout event with the purchase with the purchase event. Okay, because in Pinterest checkout mean purchase. Okay, then let's go to the inspect, and from the inspect let's go to the console, and have to choose the option where my data layer is loaded, and this is the option there my data layer is loaded. It is the custom pixel. Okay, let's click over the data layer and enter. Then I can see there is an event fire that is purchase, and if I go to the purchase event, then I can see there all of the information is here. And if I go to the Pinterest section, and I can see there is all of the necessary data layer is enabled for the Pinterest. Okay, and there is an already order ID, that is actually the transaction ID. Okay, then there is the product name, and the product value, and the product IDs, two products for two products there, then that's why there is a two product ID. Okay, that's the thing. And now we need a two variable actually. Maybe on off is the email, and on off for the order ID, that's mean transaction ID, something like that. Okay, let's create a variable for the order ID, and for that I need a data layer variable, and that's why I'm just choose the data layer variable, and from the data layer variable, then I need this sorry, I need this order ID and order ID in under Pinterest. That's why I have to copy the Pinterest. Let's copy the Pinterest. Then Pinterest dot there should be Pinterest dot order ID. Okay, there have to remove this space, and then let's call the variable order ID. Okay, then we need one more data layer variable for the email, and if I go to this thank you page and in the purchase event, then if I scroll down, then I can see here a option for the user data. Then if I click over this array, then I can see there is an all of the user data, address, city, and the country, and the phone number, state, and the zip code, all of the user information. Okay, but now I need the email ID, that's why I'm going to create a new data layer variable. Let's create a new data layer variable for the email. Okay, let's click over the plus icon, then this plus, and have to choose the data layer variable, and then let's write here user underscore data, then dot email. Okay, this pattern will exact like this, otherwise it's not working, otherwise it's not working. Look at here, this is the this email is in under user data, that's why it will be user data dot email. Okay, then let's name this variable email. Okay, let's save it. And now everything is done for this event, but one more thing we have to do. We need to create a trigger for this event, and let's go to a custom event, and it should be a custom event, and it should be the purchase event, because for this event there is an event fire that is purchase. Okay, if I scroll up, then I can see there is an event fire that called event equal purchase. Okay, then let's name this trigger for purchase trigger. Sorry, trigger is already here. Okay, then let's save it. Okay, then let's name this tag Pinterest tag purchase. Okay, we can name it like checkout, because in the Pinterest, this is the checkout event actually. Okay, let's save it. Now for tag is created for the Pinterest, and it should be fired for Pinterest pixel, Pinterest web based tracking. And now I am going to set up the server side tracking. Actually, if I want to set up the server side tracking for this Pinterest, then I have to send the event and event data from this web container to this server container. Okay, then from the server container I will send the data. I will send this data to Pinterest by Pinterest conversion API. Okay, then that's why I need to create a tag here. Let's create a tag. Actually, we need a measurement ID from the Google Analytics. Actually, I'm going to send this data using Google Analytics for client from the web container to the server container. Okay, let me tell you again. This process will like, I'm going to send the event data for the page visit, add to cart, and the checkout. I'm going to send this event data from the web container to server container using Google Analytics for client. Okay, then from the Google Tag Manager server container, I will send the event data and the event to Pinterest using conversion API. Okay, hopefully you understand. Let's go to the analytics. And for this project already I have a analytics, and this is the thing, and have to go to the admin section, and from the admin section data stream, and this is the measurement id, and I need to create a new variable, new constant variable for this measurement id, because this measurement id I need many time. That's why it's better to create a constant variable with this measurement id. Okay, then let's call the measurement id. Let's paste the measurement id here. Now name this variable. Maybe the spelling is incorrect. Okay, let's correct it. Now save it. Okay, now I need to create a new tag. Now I'm going to create a Google Analytics 4 base tag to send the Google Analytics 4 event data to Google Tag Manager server container. Okay, from this web container, let's create a new tag, and it should be a Google tag, and have to call here the measurement id, and from here in the configuration setting I need a new variable for to send this data to the server container, and in there it should be send as a server container url, and in the server container url I need to paste the server container url. Have to go to the admin section. This server container already connected with a cloud server, that is step.io, and already in my channel there is a video about the server container tagging with the step.io. Okay, I will add this video in the description. Then let's go to the container setting, and this is the url I need. This url provided from the step.io, and have to paste it here. Now that's mean if I created any of GA4 event, then that will send to the server container. It will not go to Google Analytics directly. It will go to the Google Tag Manager server container. Okay, now have to write here send page view, and page view will be false, because I will send a page visit event to the server container in a different tag. That's why it should be false. Okay, let's save this. Let's save this variable. Okay, now the trigger should be all page, and this tag name will be Google tag ss, Google tag for server side. This data will be go to the server container. Okay, okay, now I configure the base tag for the server. Okay, now let's create the main tag for this purchase event. Actually I will create the checkout and the that's mean purchase event first of all, then I will create other two tag. We need that to cart, and we need the page visit. Okay, then let's create a new tag, and it should be the Google Analytics 4 event, because I'm going to send the event data from the web container to the server container using Google Analytics client. Okay, that's why I have to choose the tag type Google Analytics GA4 event. Okay, then let's call the measurement id here, then should be the event name. This event name should not be checkout, because I'm going to using the GA4 client, and in the GA4 the standard event name for the purchase should be like this. Okay, it's not checkout. It's checkout in under Pinterest, but for the Google Analytics 4 it's not the checkout, it should be the purchase. That's why I'm going to write this event name like purchase, and when I send this purchase event to the server container, and from the server container I will send this to Pinterest, then Pinterest will read this purchase event as a checkout event. Okay, then let's call the trigger purchase trigger, and in here I have to add a lot of parameter for this tracking. Let's call all of the parameter. Okay, we need almost 15 parameter for this purchase event. Okay, we need almost 15 parameter, and all of the parameter is here in this guideline. I will add this link in the description. First of all, we need the action source, but it's not important. First of all, we need the event time, and then have to write here the event name. Actually, this event data will go to the server container. Event ID, then next one is event ID, and the next one is event source URL. It should be your website URL. Okay, event source URL, and here I can place my website URL because event source URL should be the website URL. Okay, then next one is option out. It's not important. Then the partner name is not important. Then this is the very important user data dot email address, and already we are create a variable for this email address. Okay, in here email address, then next one is phone number, but in my checkout page phone number is not available because it's a demo website. That's why I did not add the phone number option. Okay, then skip it. When you are will working with a real website for your client or your business, then just add the phone number variable. Okay, then we have to skip the gender and the date of birth because it's not available in my data layer. Okay, because this gender and date of birth is very sensitive data, user will not interested to put their data in the checkout page. That's why I did not add the gender and date of birth option in my checkout form. Okay, and then should be the, let's copy the thing here, then change it first to last. Okay, last name. If I go to the developer guideline again, then we need the city, and in my data layer city is available. That's why I am interested to put this data. Okay, city, and next one is region. Okay, then next one is the country should be. Okay, then let's go here again, and this is the region and the country, and we need the next one is postal code. And for all of the variable I need to create the data layer variable, and this is the postal code. And then if I scroll down, already country I put, and the need the external ID, and we have external ID data layer variable. No worry, let's paste the external ID here. Then we need the click ID. Actually we can create a variable for the click ID. No worry, and that's why let's paste the click ID here, and we need a more parameter. And this is the we don't need this thing, hash mail ID maybe, and the IP address will automatically detected, and user agent also will automatically detected. Okay, that's why no need them. Now I need the currency and the value. Okay, we need this all of this event parameter for this purchase event. And if I go to the Pinterest developer guideline, then you can see we need the currency and the value and the content name, content category, content brand, and the content ID, contents, number of items. Okay, order ID, and there we need others variable, but I am going to skip it because it's not available in my data layer. and also I guess it's not too much important, and all of the important variable already I call in my purchase event. And just look at here, this is all of the variable. Okay, then let's create a variable for the event time. Actually I need to create a JavaScript variable for the event time. Okay, let's create a JavaScript variable, custom JavaScript it should be. And if I go to the Pinterest developer guideline, then if I go to the event time, then look at here, for this event time, if not provided, it will be populated with the server connection time, and this should be have to copy this, and then have to call here the function, and in the function have to place a return value, and this is the return value, sorry, math.round new data get time. Okay, this is the correct one. Okay, let's save it with a name with event time. Okay, we have already event id created in my Google Tag Manager, and this is the event id, and we also have the email address. Okay, then we have we will create the data layer variable for this specific user data, no worry. Now let's call the currency, and we need the value parameter, and this is the value parameter, and we need the content name actually, and there is no content name, maybe I will create it. And for the content category, let's see what happened, and this is the product category, and content brand is not available in my container, maybe. And number of items mean product quantity, and this is this one, and order id we have, and this is the order id, and content id also available, maybe. This is the product id's content id, and contents and content brand is not available, content name also is not available, and all of the user data is not available. And this is the click id, and for the click id I need to create a new first party cookie variable, and this is the first party cookie variable, and this should be like, and this you have to write this pattern like exactly. Okay, then name it click id. Okay, then let's save it. And we need some user data layer variable. Okay, let's create the user data layer variable for the first name, last name, city, region, and the country, postal code. Okay, and if I go to my website backend again, then just look at here, this is the if I scroll down, and in the under of the user data, just look at here, there is the option for the address, city, country, and the email, first name, last name, phone number, state, and zip code. Okay, now if I want to send the zip code data, then I have to write data layer variable like user data.zip code. Okay, let me show you. It's actually the postal code, and if I go to a new variable, then the new data layer variable. Okay, then have to write it like this, user underscore data dot zip code. Okay, because this zip code is under user data. Okay, zip code. Okay, then let's save it, and its name will be zip code. Okay, okay, now I already created the user information like this way, already I tell you. And if I scroll down here, and in the under the user data, just look at here, this is the under user data. If I want to pass the city data, then have to write a data layer variable like user data.city, Then if I want to send the country, then the pattern will be user data.country. Then for the first name, user data.first name, and already I created all of the data layer variable, all of the user data layer variable like this way. Okay, then let's call the first name variable. Okay, then let's call the last name variable, and this is the last name. And for the city, I have to call the city data layer variable, and for the region, I have to call the region value. Okay, then call the country variable that I created already. And for the external id, I have to call the external id, and if I scroll here, then I can see external id. And if you can ask me what is external id and how I send it. Okay, and in my data layer, there you can see here, you can see here even you can see here data that is client id. Actually it's the external id, and this client id is free. It's not there is not up or anything. That's why from here just I call it client id, and in the data layer just I create a data layer variable and I type just client id. Okay, then if I scroll down here, then I need some more data layer variable that is about product information, that is content name, content brand, and the contents. Okay, let's see it's available in my data layer or not. Okay, and this is the Pinterest section data layer, and product name is available for me, and the product brand is not available. Product brand is actually the product brand is the business name actually, something like that, and my business name is Gadget Access. That's why I can write it here, the Gadget Access. Okay, okay, then for the contents, I need two data layer variable, that is content name and contents. And let's go to my website again, and this is the Pinterest section data layer. Actually for the contents, if I go to the Pinterest documentation, then let's look at here. This is the contents, and contents output should be like need here the id and the item price and the quantity and the and id, item price, and the quantity. All of the thing need to put here. Okay, and if I go to my website here, and for in under the line items, then just look at here, and the product id, product name, and all of the thing is here, product price, and the product brand, and product quantity. All of the thing is here. Okay, then if it's not and now product content brand is not necessary here, because in the under contents, all of the variable and all of the data is available, like product id, content, product name, and the product brand, and the product price, product brand, product quantity, all of the thing. Okay, so if I want to create a variable, create a data layer variable for these contents, then I have to create a data layer variable like this. Let's create a new data layer variable, and this is the data layer variable, and now I need to write here the Pinterest. Okay, then go to here. Okay, maybe my spelling can be error. That's why I'm interested to copy from here. Okay, then let's copy from here. Sorry, let's copy it from here, and Pinterest dot, it should be line underscore items. Okay, line underscore items. Then we can call this variable like contents. Okay, it should be contents. Okay, that's it. And we need one more data layer variable, that is content name, and for the content name we need to create a new data layer variable, and this is the data layer variable. And let's write here, and let's paste here the Pinterest. That in should be maybe content name. It should be product name, product names. Okay, let's write here product's name. Okay, product names. Okay, then let's save it, and it should be product name. Okay, then let's save it. And all of the thing is done for this purchase event. Already we created the trigger and all of the variable that we need, and we name it here the purchase event. And let's name this tag, and it should be the J4 event, J4 event purchase, J4 event purchase. And the for the server side, that's mean SS. Okay, let's save it. And in the next video I will show you how to create how to already this purchase event will go to this server container. And in the next video I will show you how we can create the add to cart and the page visit event, add to cart and page visit event data for this setup. Okay, and also I will send this data to the Pinterest. Okay, and thanks for watching, and wait for the next video please. And in the next video I will show you how we can send that to cart and the page visit event data from this web container to the Google Tag Manager server container. Okay, then also I will in the next video I will show you how we can send this event data send this event data to Pinterest from the Google Tag Manager server container. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video.